The year was 2087. Earth was no longer the solitary cradle of humanity. Colonies had sprouted on Mars and Europa, but the dream of interstellar travel still loomed large. Aboard the newly minted spaceship Aurora, the first human mission to Proxima Centauri b was about to commence. The crew of 5 astronauts had been selected from among the brightest minds on Earth, each chosen not only for their expertise but also for their psychological resilience and capacity to work as a team. Commander Elena Drake, a seasoned astronaut and former Air Force pilot, stood in the observation deck, gazing at Earth one last time. Her co-pilot, Lieutenant Ravi Patel, approached with a datapad. "All systems are go, Commander. The AI reports optimal conditions for launch." Elena nodded. "Then let's make history." Dr. Mai Lin, the mission's chief scientist, busied herself with calibrating instruments for their planetary surveys. Beside her, engineer Marcus Osei triple-checked the ship's propulsion systems. In the medical bay, Dr. Sofia Alvarez reviewed emergency protocols, her expression a mask of calm. As the countdown began, the crew strapped into their seats. The voice of mission control resonated in their earpieces. "Aurora, you are go for launch. Godspeed." With a deafening roar, the Aurora left Earth's atmosphere, hurtling toward the unknown. The voyage was expected to take 4 years, thanks to the revolutionary Alcubierre drive, which created a warp bubble to compress spacetime. Even so, the journey was fraught with risks. The crew quickly settled into their routines, alternating between rigorous work schedules and carefully monitored leisure activities to stave off the mental strain of isolation. Dr. Mai Lin's experiments in zero-gravity biology yielded fascinating results, while Marcus fine-tuned the ship systems to ensure efficiency. Ravi and Elena spent hours simulating complex maneuvers, preparing for any contingency. Sophia kept a watchful eye on the crew's physical and mental health, her warm demeanor a source of comfort. But as months turned into years, tension began to seep into their interactions. A minor systems malfunction escalated into a heated argument between Marcus and Ravi. Sophia intervened, reminding them of their shared mission. "We're the only family we've got out here," she said firmly. "Let's act like it." The incident served as a wake-up call. The crew instituted weekly open forum meetings to address grievances and build camaraderie. Gradually, they rediscovered their rhythm, bound by their collective determination to succeed. After 4.2 years, the Aurora entered the Proxima Centauri system. As the ship approached Proxima Centauri b, the crew marveled at the planet's pale blue hue, reminiscent of Earth. Preliminary scans revealed an atmosphere rich in nitrogen and oxygen, with signs of liquid water. "This is it," Elena said, her voice tinged with awe. "The culmination of decades of dreams." The team descended to the surface in a lander, their hearts pounding. Stepping onto the alien soil, they were greeted by an otherworldly landscape of crystalline formations and bioluminescent flora. Dr. Mai Lin's instruments detected faint energy signatures, suggesting the possibility of intelligent life. Days turned into weeks as the crew explored the planet, collecting samples and mapping its terrain. They discovered ancient structures, evidence of a long-lost civilization. Inside one ruin, they found inscriptions resembling a universal mathematical language. "They were advanced," Mai concluded, "and perhaps not so different from us." One night, the crew observed strange lights in the sky. At first, they assumed it was an atmospheric phenomenon, but the lights began to converge toward their camp. Ravi, monitoring the ship sensors, sounded the alarm. The team gathered in the lander as the lights materialized into translucent, shimmering forms. The entities emitted harmonious tones, which Mai interpreted as a form of communication. She cautiously approached, holding a device that translated basic mathematical patterns into sound. To everyone's astonishment, the entities responded, their tones forming a symphony. Over hours, Mai established rudimentary contact, learning that the entities were remnants of the planet's original inhabitants, existing now as energy. The entities revealed that their civilization had thrived until environmental collapse forced them to transcend their physical forms. They warned the humans to cherish and protect their own world. With their mission complete, the crew prepared to return to Earth, their hearts heavy with the knowledge they had gained. The journey home felt shorter, their bond stronger than ever. Upon their return, they were hailed as heroes. Their discoveries sparked a global movement toward environmental preservation and interstellar cooperation. Years later, as she gazed at the stars from a quiet observatory, Elena reflected on their journey. The universe was vast and filled with mysteries, but it was the connections they forged, with each other and with the unknown, that defined their place among the stars. Our story ends here.